Hi, and welcome to Barry's Place. We could just chat it up. Another story about things that has made me grow up, and this one is another spiritual story, and it's about the spiritual gift of manifestation. When I was younger, I used to be able to talk things into existence. Whatever I would say out of my mouth would literally appear in front of me. And I know you might think that's crazy, but it was true. And I had an experience with some people I used to hang out with, because I used to hang out in Manhattan, like in Douglas Projects, and I used to chill out and everything. And I remember one day, like, somebody challenging that, like, you can't say something and it's gonna happen. I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, and me being spiteful, or just me being like a kid, like, how you gonna challenge me or whatever. I said to the person, you're gonna fall down the stairs and you're gonna hit by a car. That's what I said. Yes, I'm gonna say it again. I said, you're gonna fall down the stairs, you're gonna hit by a car. And this was to a guy, and I remember us all hanging out. And I don't know if you remember or how old you are, but back in the day they had redid all the stairwells with fireproofing. And so it was a little bit more slicker. It was different. It was like gray or whatever like that. And on this day, that happened early in the day. But on this day, we was playing in the staircase that evening. And I remember the guy being at the top of the steps, my cousin in the middle of the steps, and I'm at the bottom of the steps. And I remember the guy falling. But what was interesting, when he fell from the top of the steps, he didn't just fall straight down. He actually, to me, was flying, because my cousin had to actually put his hand up to grab him and pull him back down, like a catch almost. And I remember the guy being so, like, weirded out, like he was so scared. And I remember him, he did not want to cross the street. He was like, you gonna cross the street with me? And I'm laughing, because I'm like, come on, like, it's not that serious, you know? And he's like, no, you did that to me, you did that to me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, you know, I'm laughing because I'm like, that's a coincidence. Like, that's how I took it, because at that time, even though I was speaking my gift, I didn't really receive my gift. Like, I didn't really take it in. I didn't really, you know, believe that, you know. So we crossed the street together. Whether, nevertheless, he still was alive. He still was here. Nothing else happened after that. But I think it was just like him being shocked, like that he actually fell on the steps. But after that, I was considered to be a jinx, and I never was able to manifest like that afterwards. Like, I probably was doing it, but not knowingly or not as fast, because back in those times, I literally would say something and it would happen right then and there. And so it helped. It didn't help me, but it kind of crippled me in a growth sense. Like, when I say it helped me grow, is like it was a negative aspect to my life, and it stopped me. I guess it made me stagnant in a way. But it made me feel, I guess at that point, like I was a jinx. I guess that's the label I took on. So I did not manifest anymore. I did not speak things into existence. And it's not until I got older that I seen what actually happened in that moment, because I really was able to just say something and it would appear, you know. And so those are the things that was part of my growing up and part of my spiritual growth that has happened. And I pray that if something is making your spirituality stagnant, that you get rid of it, or don't take on those labels, that you stay in what you know is who you are. And if you don't know, practice makes perfect, right? So don't give up on it, just cultivate it. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you again for tuning into Barry's Place, where we could just chat it up.